Fear and loathing. It's time to shut up and drink, the internet's premier trivia drinking game show. We have 3 contestants ready to engage in trivia combat with each other and the rest of the internet. If you can survive 3 rounds of questions, you get to face the equalizer. And it can all come down to one question. Will you secure glory, or will you just have to shut up and drink?
All right, welcome again, ladies and germs, to Shut Up and Drink Livestream Trivia. I'm your host, Slamuel, and we're going to be working that part of the brain that operates a little better after a few drinks. As always, we have 6 rounds of trivia. The first 5 questions are multiple choice, worth 100 points, and the 6th question of each round is a fill-in-the-blank question worth 200 points. The show's name is Shut Up and Drink, so yeah, Scout's honor, do that if you get a question wrong. We don't stick to that too true, but it helps make the game fun. And here's the catch, as always, each question is on a timer, with the point value decreasing every second. Our contestants and any of you playing at home are going to have 30 seconds with the multiple choice questions and 45 seconds for fill-in-the-blank questions. And on the very last question of the game, we're going to have a little bit of gambling where you can wager your points between 0 and 100% of them. We call it the equalizer, and that is a question that is usually out for blood. So now, let's meet our contestants real quick. From Jagged Mountain Brewery, we have Alyssa, and from Mustard Later and Body by Beer Podcast, we have Chelsea. And from the same group there, Mustard Later and Body by Beer Podcast, we have Liz. And our mystery guest today that is producing is the short-haired corpse of Iggy Pop is the best I can tell for that. So these are our contestants, and if you're at home and you want to play along, there should be a link in the chat, or you can scan the QR code that is on the screen at any time, and you can join us on CrowdPurr and play along. So with that, let's get our game going. Ben, are you, or I should say Iggy Pop's corpse, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Boy, your voice sounds very different. All right, so our first question, multiple choice, is going to be, what U.S. state drinks the most alcohol per capita in gallons? What U.S. state drinks the most alcohol per capita in gallons? Is it, what are my options? Connecticut, Nevada, Colorado, or New Hampshire? As Liz is taking a large swig during this one, so
yeah, it's like you're going to answer questions that are going to make me look like a dummy.
Just wait till we get to the Urban Dictionary ones. I feel like a dummy even reading those.
Oh no!
All right.
Your poor Google search finding those.
Oh, that's why I said my Google is boned to the max. All right. Question 1's already down. What U.S. state drinks the most alcohol per capita in gallons? Again, your options were Connecticut, Nevada, Colorado, and New Hampshire. And Ben, what was our split there? I don't even have my stuff up like I'm supposed to right now. Hold on, I'm doing my own job wrong. Okay, 25% said Connecticut, 75% said Colorado. We're starting out rough. It's actually New Hampshire.
Damn it!
So the good news is nobody's winning yet. So it's all still all tied up after one.
Closest.
I appreciate the enthusiasm for the home state.
Yeah. All right, we're going on a question.
That's just saying we need to step up our game.
Yeah. Apparently, I don't even know who was second. I do have a little fun fact here. New Hampshire crushes us all with 4.83 gallons each year. Oh, and Colorado barely squeaked in the top 10 at 2.97 gallons. So
wow.
We do have our work cut out for us. Those.
In our defense, I feel like we have higher alcohol beers.
Yeah. If it was alcohol by volume, we'd be crushing all these jerks.
Yeah. The Colorado 7% session.
We gotta start peer pressuring the younger generations into finally drinking.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah, they'll come around. All right, here comes question number 2. What ailment kills most fruit flies? What ailment kills most fruit flies? Is that constipation, heart attack, loneliness, or SIDS? All right. I think Liz might have this one. She's got it locked down.
I was thinking it was gonna be like how to kill him at home, right? And I was like, oh man, I've been after him lately.
So you thought one of the answers was going to be your bare hands? Just.
I thought it was going to be alcohol poisoning from like fermented fruit. I would have been like, yeah, that's it.
I mean, I'm sure the number isn't 0 for that, but we're looking for what ailment kills the most fruit flies. So, yeah, constipation, heart attack, loneliness, and SIDS. And Chatmaster Mike just said liver failure, which would have been a good answer that I probably could have stuffed in there. Well, I need to have Mike start previewing my questions. So, Iggy Corpse, why don't you put up the percentage up there? Let's see how people did here. So we did a 50-50 split between constipation and heart attack. And half of you were correct. It was, in fact, constipation that kills fruit flies, which I find funny because they hang out on big piles of shit. So I don't know if that's like related or just a happy coincidence, but nature is weird sometimes.
Also, what a terrible way to die.
Yeah.
You think we call like new fun fact that it's also the smallest poop to be constipated on?
The smallest poop to kill.
Yeah, like you can't be smaller than that, can it? Like,
can you turn that into a beer fun fact, Chels?
I'll do my best.
Yeah, some fodder for you. All right, well, hopefully the questions get less sad than fruit flies dying from shit backup. Let's go into question 3, our first Urban Dictionary of the day. This Urban Dictionary term was submitted in 2005 and defined as when you're smashed out of your mind. Oh, and this is going to be spelled incorrectly, so... Urban Dictionary term submitted in 2005 is defined as when you're smashed out of your mind. That should clearly be Y-O-U-R-E, but, you know... I don't think Urban Dictionary is exactly known for its grammatical correctness, and I copied and pasted that one straight away.
Shit, I couldn't read. Oh, well.
You already picked the wrong one?
Well, it might not be wrong, but it wasn't the word I thought it was.
Yeah, I did kind of not mention, once you pick an answer, it is locked in there, so you gotta be fast but accurate.
I know what I would have picked if I would have read that correctly.
Okay, all right. Well, we can discuss that in a second here. So, I didn't really get to go over this, but the options were boosted, branched, basted, and bonked. A lot of B words there. Let's see what the split was there for the vote. Ooh, 75% went with basted, and one person went bonked. Well, according to the Urban Dictionary, it's actually A, branched, which is a term I have never heard personally either. Yeah. I feel like I've heard most euphemisms for being just el volador as any other person out there.
I definitely read C as blasted. I was like, blasted, totally blasted. I feel like that was a thing then.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that's still... I don't know, that's still...
I was alive and drinking then.
That feels almost kind of like, not that I was drinking in the 90s, but it feels kind of 90s-esque, like, oh, blasted, man. Just like some surfer bro, talking about either a big wave or...
My thought process was you're basted with alcohol. I don't know. Like,
yeah.
It made sense in my brain for some reason.
Well, that's why I picked the word basted. Yeah, it makes sense to me, too. Yep. It's like trying to throw you off there, and it worked. So, mission accomplished.
Well, it helps. I would have picked bonk and also been wrong, so if I could read, it didn't matter.
Yeah, I went bonked.
It's a challenge.
I would have went bonked too.
Well, Iggy Pop is definitely bonked. He's on more than just fucking wastedness stuff there too. Okay, let's move on. I think we're moving away from sad poops. That's good. So our next question is: in ancient times, people's moods or dispositions were considered dependent on the proportion of certain what in their bodies? Ancient times.
time.
I know, I was trying really hard not to say that because that's 100% your thing and not mine at all, so I'm leaving that to the pros. Our options here are energies, spirits, poops, poops again, and fluids. Maybe I did have a
Bring it
theme to
back.
this episode.
Wait, your intestines are good, right? You're not trying to tell us anything, are you?
I haven't been to the doctor yet this year, so I'm hoping that everything is still hunky dory. Okay.
More broccoli.
Ooh. I do love me some broccoli, though.
Delicious.
So, in ancient times, people's moods or dispositions were considered dependent on the proportion of certain blanks in their bodies, the energies, spirits, poops, or fluids. Let's see how we spread it out this time. Looks like 75% went B for spirits, and 25% went D for fluids. And
If it's poops,
no, nobody believed it to be poops. Which is still good because that wasn't it. It was in fact D, fluids. One person did go and get that right. Alyssa's flipping me off and shaking her head, so I'm guessing it wasn't
I haven't
her.
gotten a single one right yet.
Me either.
Don't worry, we'll go over the scores and discuss. It's a rough start.
Also,
Okay.
how is this general knowledge? Who knows this?
I don't know. Some goddamn brain the size of a beach ball this big. That's who. I don't know. I'd be right up there with y'all. Like if I didn't write these questions, I'd be also just 0. All right, this one might be more doable for y'all. Question 5 is approximately how many pints can you fit in a yard of ale? Approximately how many pints can you fit in a yard of ale? 1.5, 1, 2.5, or 2? And Alyssa, since you kind of do this professionally, do you think you could fit more lager into a yard, or is this isn't specific on whether it's an ale or a lager, right?
No, yeah, I don't think so. I think the surface area of beer is the same. The weight is different.
Yeah, okay. I figured this was like a similar version of which weighs more, a pound of feathers or a pound of lead type of thing, you know? Just like in reverse. All right, so we have the options of 1.5, 1, 2.5, and 2. How many pints can you fit in a yard? 75% said 2.5, and 25% went 2. And this time in the majority of you were correct. It is 2.5 pints. There it is. And I just realized all 3 of you are wearing green sweatshirts now, so it's like
I saw that too.
I can't even call out like a specific color, but yeah, the greens win. The greens are grinning.
All right.
Should be your St. Patty's Day. We'd be crushing it.
Yeah, I'll just save this one. I'll re-air it in March. Save it for a month or 2 weeks at this point, whatever it is. Okay,
Does
so
Iggy Pop have a shade of green?
I feel like I see some green in there. There might be. I mean, like
We'll
I
work
said,
on that.
since it looks more like a corpse, I think there's a natural greenness to it. Ooh, excuse me. This pumpkin porter is foaming right up and sitting on top of kombucha really well.
A bit of
Oh yeah.
it's a bit of gangrene.
Ah. Okay, we're moving on to our first fill in the blank question. We're rounding out round 1 here. The theme for our fill in the blank questions tonight is going to be ass, gas, or grass, with emphasis on the ass. It's going to be a picture of a celebrity's butt. We're going to give you a hint in a picture, and you're going to have to tell us what that celebrity's name is. So, I hope you're all ready for
Wait.
some booty stuff. Oh, it's happening now. Leeches can't take away from the impact of this actor's ass's performance in The Lost City. Who is it?
Spelling doesn't matter, correct?
No, not really. Just make it obvious what you're trying to spell, and we'll probably count it.
Can I get a different angle?
I wasn't expecting that, so no. You can
I
rotate
love
your
it.
screen. You can rotate your screen for a different angle.
I'm glad that the ass
Then I
doesn't
just see the back
disappear.
of my screen.
Back of my screen, shut up. Stupid.
All right. Now, so leeches can't take away from the impact of this actor's ass's performance in the Lost City, and I gave myself a hard-worded question for no particular reason. Oh, come on.
I'm feeling a lot more confident already about this category than I
I
was
think
coming
it's the
in.
beer.
See, Chelsea, I told
I
you
just know
you'd be
that
fine.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that movie. I have no idea whose ass that is.
Well, the good news is two people did know, 2 people did not. Someone said me, and it is not you, whoever you are, unless we have someone very
You're the Iggy
famous.
Pop.
Yeah, unless we have someone famous in our midst, that is not you. It is not your mom,
Your mom.
and I mean, it's not my mom. At least I hope not. And I don't know
If my mom's ass looked like that.
Oh, keep going. Yeah, feel free to finish that thought. No, just
All
that's
I
it.
got.
Okay.
Like a
Probably the better way
butt
to stop.
stove.
And then the 2 teams that did get this right knew that was Channing Tatum, Charming Taint Man, if you're a fan of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Taint Man. Oh.
So based on the cheers, I'm guessing that's a Chelsea and Liz got that one right moment there.
Right, but I bet I typed it faster than you, Chelsea.
You probably also spelled it correctly.
We'll be able to find out here in a second. All right, let's go to the score. Oh, where do I put the score thing though? Oh, there we go. Yes. Ben, you want to bring up the rankings?
So we got a whole category of asses.
Oh yeah, no, there's more, but it's at the end of each round. So
Okay.
we'll be punctuating each round with a butt, as it were.
Oh, sweet.
So after one round, it looks like we got Alyssa bringing up the rear there, as it were, with 81 points. Iggy Pop is Iggy Pop is slightly ahead of you with 90. Then we got Lizzie Wizardo in second with 266, and just ahead is Roads. Oh, I pronounced it right. So that's from Black Sheep, right? Roads.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Roads.
That's a funny word, man. Roads.
Yeah. Nice.
Anyways,
Well done, sir.
yeah, you have 274 points, so the nitrous hasn't kicked in for you yet. You're in good shape.
Good
right.
memory. That is
I-
like a
Rolling
relatively.
name.
I haven't thought about that movie in a hot minute either, so thank you for bringing that back into my zeitgeist there.
You're welcome.
Even Chatmaster Mike is saying it's a tight race. He's not wrong. Anything can happen. We got 2 more rounds. We got a lot of questions. Well, not a lot, but enough questions left to make a difference. So, round 1's down. Let's take a moment to know our contestants a little bit better. Let's start with Roads, who's in first. Chelsea, how's it going? I see you have a companion with you now.
I do have a kitty again. I have the nice one.
Your trivia support kitty, is that supposed to help you? Like, is that cat feeding you answers? I gotta ask
She
now.
is. She's sneaking them in through my ears. And there's my smarter half. Say hi, Kevin.
Oh, there it is. Hi there. On screen, you technically pointed at Liz for a second too, which is kind of
did I?
appropriate since you two do have a podcast and whatnot, amongst other things.
We've been best friends for like, I don't know, 15 plus years at this point.
Oh,
It's been a minute or 2. Yeah, I don't know. What else do you want to know about me? From South Dakota originally. Been in Colorado since like 2010.
South Dakota's a big trivia state, right?
Yeah. For redneck trivia. John Deere tractor names.
I do have an email to myself with a bunch of trivia about the mountain with the people's heads on it. Jesus.
Rushmore.
Yeah, thank you. Yes. Yeah, so as you can tell, I'm super stoked on that since I can't even remember the fucking name. But Well, you've
Still
got
carving it in.
Yeah,
Crazy horse
yeah. Still carving it into my mind. Yes, yeah. See, I'm slow there too. It's not even the lag in the internet. It's just my brain. So.
These are the jokes.
Yes. So you're starting out strong. How do you feel about your chances of maintaining this lead, Chelsea?
I mean, I feel like I can keep winning these butt guesses here, so I'm feeling a lot better than I started.
All right. See, try to have a little something for everyone to be an expert on it. If it's
At the
butts,
very least,
then
we're
so
gonna
be it.
end it with a butt. That's nice. So there's that.
Yeah, hopefully it's a nice one. And then in second place, currently that'll be Liz. Then we learned a little bit about your history now with Chelsea. So, what's your relationship with trivia?
Well, I'm usually an aspiring bowling athlete that also plays trivia while bowling. So,
a multi-hyphenate.
Exactly. They usually say, love me, hate me, don't hyphenate me, but I try to put as many hyphens in there as I can.
There you
because
go.
why not? And,
You only live once. How many hyphens can you get?
it's infinite, man.
Yeah, infinite hyphens. There you go. What do you think's your higher score, bowling or trivia?
Trivia.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
266.
I mean, already, yeah, you're
The
off to a
best
pretty
I've
good
ever
game.
Yeah, thanks.
That's very good.
Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for having me, Sam.
Anytime. And do you feel the same about your many years relationship with Chelsea, or is this a one-sided situation? I'm gonna put you two to the test right here, to the whole internet.
Is it a hyphen joke?
Not intentionally.
Yeah.
No, I'm not that smart.
Yeah, my therapist tells me not to talk about it like openly. They just say like put it down in a notebook, so I try to keep it there.
That's
And then
good.
repress it and squish it way, way down.
No. She's a good egg.
Stuff it down with
Makes me
brown. That's good.
Whatever
Yeah.
comes in a glass. I don't discriminate.
Got not quite a full yard of beer going down there, so that's good to know. Not quite a half yard.
Or a crowler.
Dang! All right. Came to play. All right. Liz is here to play. Well, then let's move on to Alyssa now. And it's been a rough start, but not too bad. I think there's still plenty of time. You're getting used to it. You did a little studying, but so far, Alyssa, how do you feel about the questions and whatnot?
I'm not feeling great. I feel like the only question that I actually got right was the beer question, so that's on par for where my knowledge base is.
Right on.
Pretty much the only thing I actually know about.
Could have been worse. You could have missed that one too.
That would have just been shameful. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not ruining your credentials. We're enforcing them at this point. So that's a positive takeaway. Well, that's good. That's good. And I appreciate you did a little research beforehand and watched some. And I think I saw you poke in at the last live stream a little bit too, just very briefly. So hopefully the lurking helps out and gets you some help down the road here. Like I said, 2 more rounds, not a big deal.
I can make a comeback.
What else would you like the viewers to know right now, early on in the game, that other than that a come from behind victory is nothing short of imminent? But what else do our viewers need to know?
Oh God, I don't know about imminent, but possible is the word that I would go with. It's possible. But not
anything's
guaranteed.
possible. Yeah, you're an optimist. I like that. Chatmaster Mike, old Trin is all caps screaming at us the equalizer. So he's trying to let us know that it does come down to that last question. So anything can happen. Well, I guess in that sense, what's your relationship to celebrity butts? Like, do you feel strong about this topic, or is this a long shot?
some celebrity butts, it just depends. I just didn't know. I feel like most butts I would recognize if I had seen it before, but I don't know if I guess I have seen Channing Tatum's butt before, but
did you see with leeches all over it? So, the leeches could throw that off. It's like a natural butt camouflage.
yeah, I was just like, oh, I haven't seen that movie, so I'm not going to know the butt.
Yeah.
Shot yourself in the foot. You just had to go into the butt memory bank there.
The butt memory bank.
It's in there somewhere.
That's great. All right, well...
I'm also happy it was a good butt. Like, you really could have started it out a lot worse.
A bad butt, yeah.
What would be a bad butt? Now I'm curious. What would be a bad butt?
I'm gonna say Trump would probably be a really bad butt.
That's some like somehow pancake ass that's still fat. Yeah, how does that even work?
Like anyone probably over 75 is probably not a great butt.
So really, any presidential butt probably is not a good start.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be anyone in particular. I can't think of a president's butt that I would be interested in seeing. Channing Tatum's butt, I'm cool with that. That's all right.
Even with leeches.
I know, with or without. Shit. Whew, didn't know I was into that until just now. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You've awoken something in Sam.
Yeah.
Tingly feeling.
There it is. Turned 41, then I learned something about myself. All right, well, you all ready to go into round 2 here?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right, let's go back to some multiple choice trivia for a few more questions, and then we'll do another butt question, multiple choice butt. You're getting the rhythm down. All right, question number 7, starting off round 2. What is the practice of supplying land with water from another place using canals? What is the practice of supplying land with water from another place using canals? Is that irrigation, evaporation, piping, or damming? Oof. Gave myself a couple of good words to fucking start out with for round 2 there.
Was it canals?
Yeah, it's on the screen.
Yeah. Nah, Liz does what she wants. This is Liz's show now. This is the Liz show.
The problem would be she'd put at least one question in every episode that had no correct answers. Just to mindfuck you.
All right.
It gives a perspective.
I think that's the Urban Dictionary questions.
I mean...
Yeah,
there is a right answer, but they're all right usually because they're so stupid. They're so stupid. All right, so the practice of supplying land with water from another place using canals, and I just want to remind everyone that you can't have canal without anal. 100% of you said irrigation, which is great because that is correct. That is irrigation. Look at that. We started out with 0 for 4 on the first question of round 1 and 4 for 4 in round 2. So it's already turning around there. So well played. Yeah. All right. So question 8 in Osaka, Mexico. Christmas Eve is called Night of what vegetable? In Osaka, Mexico, Christmas Eve is also called Night of what vegetable? Is that carrot, radish, cucumber, or corn? And while I've been to Mexico, I've never been to Osaka, so I personally have not experienced this. I'm sorry, I am pronouncing that way wrong, aren't I? Oaxaca.
Oaxaca.
Waka, waka, waka.
My answer's gonna change.
Yeah, now that I'm pronouncing right, Iggy's changed his answer, yeah. I'm losing the Latino demographic by butchering that one already, aren't I? All right, so in Oaxaca, it's Oaxaca. All right, someone correct me again.
Oaxaca.
Oaxaca. Thank you, Alyssa. In Oaxaca, Mexico, Christmas Eve is also called Night of what vegetable? 75% said corn. One person said cucumber. I know cucumbers are huge in Mexico. I mean, they might actually be. I really don't know. It's actually the radish.
Damn it!
Night of the radish. Yes.
I almost went with radish because they're like grown underground. So I was like, they're like a wintry thing. But I was like, then so are carrots, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
So I lost it and went tortillas.
It's alright. Usually I put a little like fun fact of why, and I didn't for this one. So, I failed. I might be. All right, so let's move on to the next question then. Another urban dictionary one. Submitted in 2016, this urban dictionary term defines someone who is, quote, desperate for finding extra work for more cash and will sell their soul and yours to get it.
Wow.
Yeah. So, according to Urban Dictionary, who does that? Yeah. I can't even think of the guy that did that song, so yeah, that works. But is that a corporate butt leech, a shrimper, an apple fucker, or an absolute Chad? Who is desperate for finding extra work for more cash and will sell their soul and yours to get it?
Yeah.
I just recently started putting the dates in these. I really don't know if it's relevant, but it made it feel more official when I'm asking an absolutely stupid question.
I mean, it might change, so I think it's relevant.
I feel like, yeah, if you think back to, like, you know, the earlier question in 2005, where were our heads at collectively as a society back then, you know? All right, so the options again for this question, which is number 9, was corporate butt leech, shrimper, apple fucker, and absolute Chad. All right, let's see what the split was here. We got 75%
really?
going shrimper.
Really hope it's apple fucker.
25% said absolute Chad. No, y'all about to be happy. It's actually shrimper. Shrimper is the correct answer there. Alyssa's like, what the fuck?
Okay. So all I can hear in my head is Nicki Minaj going, and if he eats my ass, he's a bottom feeder. And that's why I went with shrimper.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Nikki's leading you to potential victory.
Also, not Nikki, it's Megan Thee Stallion, so get it right.
Oh, boo.
You're gonna quote, get it right.
It is. It's from
WAP.
Liz, if you're gonna make an ass-eating joke, get it right. Goddamn.
Get it right.
Come on. Come on. Show some class.
That song played it.
Put some ass in class.
Don't disrespect the art.
Okay. All right, we're shaking that one. I mean, don't have to shake it off. Most of you got that one right, so that's all right. Next question we have is, what is February's birthstone? Oh, no, that's not right. Shit. What are the decorative snap-on charms that fit in the holes of Crocs?
Oh.
What are the decorative snap-on charms that fit in the holes of Crocs? Is that junk, jableebles, jewels, or gibbets?
I feel like all of us probably know this one.
Yeah.
It's junk.
I thought you were gonna say they were all right, and I was like, probably, I don't know.
Maybe, possibly.
Yeah, I don't know.
We do volleyball indoor sand on Tuesdays, and I actually saw a pair of Crocs with all whatevered. I was with
all jazzed up.
Lynn.
Dazzled.
Yeah, jazzed up. What's from an Office Space?
Oh, the flare.
The flare.
Someone was wearing their 37 pieces of flare were
Yep.
fully...
That's what I went to when I saw them. I didn't realize there was another name, so...
I asked this at a bar trivia where there's mostly like 50 plus people, like age-wise. Everyone's like, what in the fuck are you asking us right now? They were confused on so many levels. And
Like, you can decorate your Crocs.
I didn't know that until I read this question. I don't own Crocs, don't plan on it, and I didn't know that the accoutrements were there. So, of the options of junk, jableebles, I know I made that word up because I can't even say it myself, and jewels and gibbets, which of these is what goes on Crocs? Let's see what the span is there. Ooh, 50% went gibbets, and then we had a split between jewels with a WLZ and junk. And those of you in the majority are correct this time around. They are called gibbets. gibbets.
Yes.
No, it's junk.
Shoot.
It's junk.
Gibbets for
Definitely
shibbets.
not.
And it is junk, yes.
Yeah.
I'm going for brand name, not colloquial name.
I would think you would make your shoes less comfortable. Like when like the little pin
Yeah,
that's the top of your foot.
that's what I thought too. It's like our Crocs are supposed to be comfy as hell, so why would you do something to make them less comfy? But we love our personalization, so if your Crocs don't tell a story, are you really wearing them right? Okay, and I just realized.
Be
Oh,
like
no.
a quote on
All
a
right.
shirt. So inspirational.
Yeah. Liz is
Got Liz.
dying or has acid reflux. I'm not entirely sure which. Second. All right. Question number 11, our last multiple choice of round 2. The one that I preemptively read was, what is February's birthstone? What is it? Is it peridot, emerald, ruby, or amethyst?
Did the way you color code that also line up with the color, the ruby, the birthstones?
That was purely coincidental there. So I'm gonna say thank you, like I did do that on purpose, but yeah, that was CrowdPurr's upload algorithm there.
Oh, I knew what one of them was.
Don't know if it's for
And they
February.
seem to have lined up, but I don't know about half of them, so they could be totally wrong.
Okay. So you're saying there's a chance,
And there's a chance.
and it's better than 1 in a million. All right. So February's birthstone is it peridot, emerald, ruby, amethyst, and we got 50% of you going for amethyst, and then a 25-25 split for emerald and ruby. And again, the 50% are correct. It is D. All right. See,
comeback going on.
Alyssa's already like the comeback fist pump is the new thing here. All right, we're going on to our next.
The only way to stay on screen.
that's how yeah. And I gave you plenty of headspace in your camera to do whatever you need to do, Liz. So you can do the full-on YMCA. If Chelsea or Alyssa go for it, it might get cut off a little bit. But I figured
You can dance if you want to, Liz.
you strike me as a type that's really into Animal from the Muppets. So I need to give you some arm space to just wave around.
You're not wrong.
All right.
All
I'm
right.
not sure how to take that, but I thank you.
Animal's awesome. It's an,
Yeah, saying an animal gift literally went out in one of our group chats today.
See, there it is. All right, so we're doing our next butt pick. And yeah, you know how this works now. So question 12. This rapper's rear has been the topic of conversation for well over a decade and changed the conversation around what an anaconda is in the hip-hop world. Dead Iggy Pop, give us that booty.
I don't see a booty.
Uh-oh.
There's that booty.
I was going to say, it should show up. Hold on. This could be a time where technology defies us or ruins us. But this rapper's rear has been the topic of conversation for well over a decade and changed the conversation around what an anaconda is in the hip-hop world. Giving you so much information. That seems so obvious to me because I wrote it, but I did have to crop that picture to cut off the face. and then
so bad.
You
You
could
what?
have just put
I
a bag
panicked.
on it.
I panicked and I just put letters. I just was like, don't not turn an answer.
All right.
Oh no. Jeez.
Oh, okay. I see what's happening here. And then, of course, Chatmaster Mike, he's got a little bit of piping in it. All that info and all that ass. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Mike. There's a whole lot of info and a whole lot of ass. So, this rapper's rear has been the topic of conversation for well over a decade and changed the conversation on what an anaconda is in the hip-hop world. 3 teams, or 3 people, I keep hosting this like a host bar trivia, 3 teams, 3 people knew this one. And yeah, there were some fucked up spellings, and we allowed it. But it was not Megan Thee Stallion ? Unfortunately. Ooh. But it was Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, it is. That's much better spelling.
Yeah, and that's why I was really trying hard not to say anything once Liz said Nicki Minaj earlier, because I didn't want to.
Wrong one.
I didn't want to give anything away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like she
feeling
knew.
like I was picking up on the ass vibe.
I know, right? It's like, what's the most obvious ass to go for
It's fair.
in the celebrity world?
A tough ass to miss.
I was like,
All
I
right.
definitely knew
one
that ass
person.
immediately.
I definitely knew that ass immediately.
Boom, yeah, just, it's obvious. Or not obvious, but it's iconic. That's what I was looking for. It's
There you go.
Yes, yeah.
iconic. All right, Dead Iggy Pop, bring us up some rankings. Let's see how we're doing after 2 rounds here.
Come on, ready to go.
There it goes.
There we go.
Oh,
Yes.
we've had
Total
some
domination.
movement here. Okay. Wow, total domination is right. Jesus, Liz. All right, so Dead Iggy Pop has scored. You had like 91, so you scored 12 more points. Good work. Alyssa, you had a hell of a round there. You are now up into 371 points in 3rd. Roads was not on the Roads for trivia knowledge on that round.
No.
Doubled up on your score though. You had 443 points.
I didn't think I did terrible. But
No, you didn't do
apparently.
terrible. No. But Lizzie Wazzardo went full on
strong.
beast mode, and you're in this first with 723 points. So that's a commanding leapfrog. Which just like we were saying, Alyssa, like the leapfrogging could continue. It might just be a revolt from the bottom up. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I feel good after that round, so.
All right, good.
Is the ass.
Yeah,
The ass was a
All right.
confidence booster.
I try not to make the first round too defeatist, so that's on me for designing a bad round. So,
It
okay.
is on you, Sam. Thank you for taking that for us.
Yeah, I actually do try to take responsibility for my fuck ups. So, all right, let's. All right, so now that Liz, you're in first, let's start with you. What question were you just like? The minute was read, or you read it, or what you saw, were you just like, no way I'm gonna know this?
Yeah. It was the Crocs.
Really?
I don't know much about them. Yeah.
You're not a crocodile? A crocophile?
Was it Alyssa's response that everybody knows this, and immediately you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah, everyone totally
Panic.
knows this.
Panicked.
My bad.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it's your fault. It's your fault.
Only an idiot doesn't know this.
Well, we have a couple of bartenders that like to wear Crocs that work at Jagged, so
Monsters.
yeah. Also, I call it, instead of gibbets, I usually call them giblets because that just makes more
Yes.
sense.
That's what I kept hearing.
Yeah. That's what I think too. It's just like they should just be little giblets.
Little giblets.
Little
Yeah.
giblets.
I don't know if
And then you're like, what the fuck's a giblet?
and I can't imagine there's like there's not a trademark out on giblets, is there? Like, isn't
Well, I think giblets is a bag of like necks and like hearts and stuff that you pull out of a turkey.
that- yeah, that's what I say. But like you don't register. I guess I see what you're saying. You don't want to
gizzards.
connect the two. Yeah, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down now. I was in a very
Yes.
specific part there.
I feel like these could still probably pass the trademark for not confusing
Oh yeah.
bedazzled or flared out Crocs or the innards of a turkey. I think the trademark commission would allow it.
Yeah. And I think Croc should just reconsider rebranding them to giblets and selling them in little bags in turkeys, and then they'll be fucking on point, just nailing it.
You get a pair of Crocs with your turkey.
The fledgling turkey industry can take a boost from the Crocs' popularity and be in good shape.
Oh man, that's funny.
Have you
Like a
ordered the
turkey
giblets
revenge.
bag? It's a turkey and a heart and a couple kidneys, and they put it in a bag, and you can put it on your Crocs.
And the actual little the things you put on there are all those organs. So you're just putting little organs on your Crocs.
On the outside,
Yeah.
not stuffed on the
Oh,
inside.
yeah.
We're onto something, guys.
Giblets on the outside, never on the inside.
Mad Max Croc.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
The inside out boy.
Oof. All right. So, and Alyssa as our other big turnaround of the round, I guess. I was about to say the week, but it's not been that long. What question for you was not necessarily the one you're like, ugh, I didn't know that one, but was there one this round where you're like, hell yeah, immediately? Was it the giblets one?
I mean, it was definitely the giblets one for sure, but the second one was the February birthstone because my mom was born in February.
Ah, okay.
But it worked out, yeah.
Once again, so is my mom, so make me feel like an asshole.
Chelsea's a bad daughter.
I was like, what color is that? I don't know.
Actually, that's a good question. What color is amethyst or whatever the fuck that one is?
Yeah.
I think it's purple.
Oh, that does make a lot of sense.
Okay.
If you'd have put purple,
Like a
I would have
little
guessed that, right?
Well, that'd just be too easy. Why would I do that? That seems ridiculous.
Purple stone.
All right, Chelsea, what was your favorite question so far then? Whether or not you knew it.
Ooh, the favorite question, Channing Tatum's ass, obvious.
Okay.
But my panic
What was
was
last round?
immediately having to spell Minaj. And I was like,
Were you the one that spelled it like manage?
No, that was
most
me.
likely.
Okay.
It might have been, I think I went Manage.
Okay. I
Manage.
couldn't remember all the
That sounds
spellings, but I
awful.
remember someone spelled it manage, and I was like, I'm taking it because it's clearly what that's supposed to be, but at the same time.
It sounds right.
Yeah.
Man.
I do this the same way I do bar trivia. If you can get it out phonetically, I'm most likely going to be like, yes, I can see what you're going for, and I accept that. I'm a shit speller, and I don't expect everyone else to be that way. So that's the one leniency I have in this game. But everything else.
And
stay
once
on
you pull it
point.
out of multiple choice, it's a dangerous game.
Oh yeah, it is, and that's where you got to be like on point with the multiple choice. And every week at bar trivia, someone's like, "Hey, I hit the wrong answer. Can I fix that?" I'm like, "No."
That's kind of the point of trivia.
Yeah. And it was like, oh, yeah. Anyway, you learn a lot about crowds when you host trivia,
Fair.
amongst other things. All right, shall we dive into round 3 now?
Let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
All right, good. I appreciate you agreeing with me because I realize I should just say it's time to do it, but I want to act like an accommodating host to a certain extent.
I officially have a Guinness glass. This is my new coffee. I feel fancy. I like it.
So fancy.
Does anyone else want to pat themselves on the back of what glass they're drinking out of?
I got this glass from Japan
Oh,
6 years ago.
that's pretty sweet.
I think you're winning.
It's a little seals drinking a beer, so that's cute.
That is cute, actually.
I did enjoy my lager glass, but I think it came from a thrift store.
Nice.
Why do you think that?
Because that's where I get most of my glasses.
Oh, okay.
And there's 2 of them, so I don't know where else I would have got them from.
Okay. That's fair. Well, I'm drinking a Colorado. Shit, where's my camera? Colorado
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
pint glass,
Okay.
day glass. So, from what year is this? It says 23 years. So I don't know what year that's from, but
I have the same one back here somewhere.
I was gonna say, I feel like most of us from Colorado have 65 different versions of that glass.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It's good. The BA, it does good
Sunday.
work for them. All right, let's.
That's how you get the native sticker.
I don't think that's true, but if it is, I need you to send me the form or website or wherever where I can apply to do that. Or just point me in the direction of the store. Yeah, just.
All you need is the glass, and you got to buy the sticker then, and you're good.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I could just go to King Supers and buy one of those stickers now that I think about it, so I should be good there. All right, we're going to kick off round 3 with a Urban Dictionary question, and an old one to boot. Dating back to 2006, this Urban Dictionary term refers to a person with, quote, mad sex appeal, ellipses, a really hot person. The boom. Dating back to 2006, Urban Dictionary refers to this person as someone with mad sex appeal or a really hot person. The options are stoit, swarsh, fizzit, or bootylicious.
I'm glad you pronounced the first one for me because I would not have been able to.
Yeah, no.
It was not as well.
What would you have gone with on that one there, Chelsea?
I actually should. I probably would have said like shit point.
Shit.
Isn't that bad?
Okay.
The eyes are relevant.
Just adding some letters that aren't really there. It's all good.
Yeah. No one notices the eyes and shit anyways.
No, they don't. Except for those fruit flies. Except for those fruit flies.
Full of shit.
Yeah, they're so full of shit, they're dying over it. All right, dating back to 2006, this Urban Dictionary term refers to a person with, quote, mad sex appeal or a really hot person. Ooh, everyone's going Destiny's Child, Bootylicious. Was that Destiny's or was that Beyonce, like, solo?
Beyonce.
Was it? Okay, my
I think,
bad.
right?
I don't know.
So.
The overlap of early Beyonce and Destiny's Child missed me really hard. Anyways, 100% of you said bootylicious, and 100% of you are going to be wrong on this one as well.
Oh, no. We all just picked the only one we knew.
Yeah, it was stoit.
Those aren't even real words.
According to Urban Dictionary, it is. If you take Urban Dictionary as a real word generator and
Rude.
user generated bullshit dating back to 2006, that's correct. But
Wait.
I think
call
we all.
bullshit.
I feel like we all just picked the only word we recognized.
Yeah.
Ben, did you call bullshit or bullstoit? Because I think both are correct.
A little A, a little B, you know.
Yeah, little column A, little column bullstoit B. All right.
Bullshit.
Okay. Well, if anyone needs a euphemism for bullshit, you got bullstoit now, and that.
So a bull with mad sex appeal? Kind of odd.
Man, you know, it could be a whole different way of the PBR becoming interesting again. There comes question number 14. Before starting Wendy's, Dave Thomas was head cook for Hobby House. And what fast food chain did that turn into? Before starting Wendy's. What's that?
I had a guess right when you said it. It's not even on there.
Okay, so there you go. Domino's, Subway, and Arby's, and KFC. Which of these fast food chains was from Hobby House, which is where Dave Thomas first worked? Ooh, and I do
We're a
actually.
hobby house.
If a hobby
It
house
sounds-
falls in the forest.
What do they call themselves?
If a hobby house falls in the forest, did Dave Thomas still die of a heart attack?
He
All
did,
right.
right? Did he?
I think so. I'm kind of pulling that out of my ass a little bit, but I feel like it was something like that. Something something that like a
fine.
fast food chain owner would die from.
The heart disease world, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty prominent in America anyways, so I mean, it's like, I feel like it's a safe bet.
Good odds.
All right, so our options were Domino's, Subway, Arby's, and KFC. Did Did you get a new Iggy Pop
wow.
corpse on there? Is that
Yeah,
a new...
I changed it to green since we were all wearing green.
Oh my
But
god!
I don't wear
Yeah, I
shirts,
saw
so
that
I changed
earlier.
my background to being green.
And neither
Oh,
Iggy Pop never wears a shirt, but the background is green. I just now noticed that. Looks like he's got
Yeah.
abs now, though. All right, I'm totally distracted.
And I grew the hair out. And I have a little bit of longer hair, and the beard's a little bit gray now. So,
It's a more
And you
socially
have
acceptable.
shoulder pads.
It looks like it, yeah.
and shoulder pads.
He's ready to go into the XFL. That's a more socially acceptable Iggy Pop for me. Thank you. All right,
I
so
wanted to feel, part of the group wearing green, but,
yeah, I don't. So I'm just gonna stay wearing black. I feel like that's as host.
You were
As-
like, is there a green shirt within reach?
Oh, I
saw
did.
that.
You saw the look. I was. I'm like, what do I got here? I have a blanket I could put on, but that's about it. All right. So our options were Domino's, Subway, Arby's, and KFC. 100% of you said Arby's. And man,
Crazy.
that's a drag because the correct answer was actually KFC.
What?
Yeah, he worked for the fucking Colonel himself before starting his hamburger chain. So, and to this day, I feel like that's why I eat Wendy's chicken nuggets and/or chicken sandwiches to the detriment of my guts. I feel like he understands chicken better.
I immediately went to McDonald's because of the Ronald McDonald House. So I was like, it's McDonald's.
Oh, that would have been a good one to put on there for like a good distracting answer. All right, well, I'm just gonna have to start asking you questions on what you think of these answers should be there, Chelsea.
Beforehand.
Yeah,
How
be
can we
like,
throw everybody
Yeah.
off?
what would you think this answer should be? And then we'll just add that for a good
What
distractor.
incorrectly would you think this answer would be?
All right, question number 15. According to government press releases, which world leader bowled a perfect 300 game on his first attempt, struck 11 holes in one round of golf, and could drive at the age of 3? According to a government press release, which world leader could do all these ridiculous things? Is that Teddy Roosevelt, Kim Jong-un, Benito Mussolini, or the Burger King?
Important question. Was this on a 9-hole or 18-hole? Just, I need to know.
It didn't specify, but I'm guessing 9-hole.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a 9-holer for sure.
Definitely 9. Definitely 9.
And I swear to God, Chelsea and Liz, I did not pick the Burger King question because of whatever that bullshit I did last week or 2 weeks ago. So
That's so funny.
that picture was good. You'd be amazed if you just Google image search for Burger King flipping people off, it comes right up.
The internet's a wonderful thing sometimes.
It's wonderful and awful all at the same time.
Grr.
So according to a government press release, which world leader bowled a perfect 300 game on his first attempt, struck 11 holes in one round of golf, as we established a potential 9-holer, and could drive at the age of 3? And I'm guessing, I feel like, looking back, using drive after the golf question is a stupid fucking move. And I'm not even going to go back through this because every single one of you knew who that was. That's Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un, his publicist is top notch. All very believable scenarios. Am I right?
I thought
You
for
sure
sure
it's
that
the
was
same
going to be
bubble?
the Burger King in real life.
Yeah, that's why I put the Burger King. I'm like, that'd be a funny Burger King press release. Like,
Yeah,
why would you not put that
hilarious
out there?
Burger King.
Like, that's just funny.
Oh no, that's terrible. I thought I picked it up third answer and it was right.
No, yep.
That's
same here.
really
right.
funny. I'm like, what's the most absurd person you could think would have this press release? And you'd be like, damn, Kelsey, it was right.
Yeah. Damn, girl. Nailed it. All right, we're on to question... Nope.
Oh man,
I almost did it again. I almost read one question ahead. I am really bad at my job today. Question number 16. Which candy upset incels all over the world in 2023 with its pack featuring an all-female set of characters? Which candy company upset incels all over the world in 2023 with a pack of featuring all female set of characters? Was that Gummy Bears, Pez, Sour Patch Kids, or M&M's? And I'm kind of sad to say, I actually had to Google the definition of incels to make sure I was using the word right, but thankfully my colloquial social world gobbling of information got me there. All right, so was it Gummy Bears, Pez, Sour Patch Kids, or M&M's? Slightly less corpse, Iggy Pop. Where are we at for split? Ooh, we had a split 50-50 between Sour Patch Kids and M&M's.
You want to pick Gummy Bears?
Okay, so now we know where Chelsea's all about it. But it is M&M's. It is correct. Yeah.
Damn it.
It was M&M's. They. I remember when everyone's like, "Oh, M&M's went woke." I'm like, did they, or did they just?
Yeah.
Were they just trying something different and fun and whatever?
Yeah.
But yeah, they only had 3 colors though, and maybe that's like a reason to be upset. You only have 3 colors. You had like purple. I don't remember what the other ones were. It was purple. I think it might have been brown or black and something else. Yeah.
Purple, brown, and
I thought it was one of the. Yeah. Oh, green. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Touche. Because the green one was always the Because when I was a kid, we just knew the green M&M was the horny M&M because it was green. That was apparently how it worked. In my neck of the woods.
And we're all wearing green, so it's come full circle.
Oh shit! Didn't even make that connection. So there it is. Bunch of green M&Ms on my podcast right now. Here it is.
Let's get your glasses.
I thought it was disgust, and I'm just sitting over here. Shoot.
Shoot.
Green was disgust.
Shoot.
Oh, shoot dang.
All right. Oh, shoot dang indeed. All right. We got one more multiple choice question for you. And we're going to end with an Urban Dictionary one. It's a more recent one. So in 2019, the Urban Dictionary, oh Jesus, hold on. I'm going to start over. The 2019 Urban Dictionary term for, quote, 2 or more people spreading their butt cheeks and essentially touching buttholes for pleasure is known as what? Is that?
Is it Crocs? Crocs
is it? That'd be pretty fun. But is it interstellar loophole, eye banging, butt lock, or reverse centipede?
Oh.
Which 2019 Urban Dictionary term is noted as, quote, 2 or more people spreading their butt cheeks and essentially touching buttholes for pleasure? I gotta tell you, I've learned a lot about humanity from Urban Dictionary.
Really? I like that it's essentially. It's like, who's doing that for not pleasure?
I mean, I think I don't know.
I was like, nah. That's how I say hello.
I want to assume there could be a practical purpose for this maneuver if need be, but probably not. Probably not. So the options again were interstellar loophole, eye banging, butt lock, and reverse centipede.
I wanted to go with loophole.
That's fair. That's fair. You follow your heart. One team, aka Liz, went interstellar loophole, and the rest.
No, I didn't. I
thought you said you wanted to. Sorry, I thought that was you justifying your reason for going with that answer. That was me reading into that situation more than I should have. But yeah, then 75% went with reverse centipede, and y'all are gonna be sad. It's actually C, butt lock. It's
too obvious.
It's the butt lock.
Right? Yeah.
Yep,
the last one is like, who's ever heard of that word? And now, butt lock is the most obvious one. Come on.
What can I say? Sometimes the obvious answer is the right one, and you just gotta go with your gut on which time it's the right one. I guess I don't know. All right, so we're moving on to our last question.
Put in like.
Oh, go ahead.
Reverse pink eye.
I don't know what that is, but That.
All right. Well,
All right. I'll consult you on all. I'll consult you on all butt
Urban
stuff
Dictionary,
moving
yeah.
forward. But Liz, yeah. I was trying to. That's what the eye bang was like. I thought about putting brown eye bang, but I thought that was a little too on the nose. But maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't.
Bruh.
Yeah, I think you should have done it. Just
All
read
right.
it.
The last time I trusted my gut, I had to change my underwear. So we're gonna go on to the last question of the evening. It's gonna be another question about a celebrity's butt, but the difference is you're gonna have. Oh shit! I can never remember. 10 or 15 seconds. Yeah. Please bring up the ranking. Yes. Yes, Iggy. That'd be great. So since you're going to be able to wager your points, I want to make sure you knew how many points you and your opponents currently had. So, languishing in fourth, we still have Iggy Pop. Alyssa, you've worked up to 455 points. Roads is at 604, and Lizzie Wizardo still sitting on top of the poll here with 810 points. And I wish I could remember. I'm pretty sure it's 15 seconds. You're going to have 15 seconds to wager between 0 and 100% of your points. If you want to put a fancy specific number and do like math and shit like some people want to do, you can tap the number and enter whatever point you want. Otherwise, they have some presets for 0%, 50%, and 100%. So you're going to have 15 seconds to choose any of those options, and then once the 15 seconds is over, it's going right into question 30. So I'm not going to really be able to read that out loud beforehand based on just mechanics. But, like I said, you're going to see a butt. It's going to be a famous person's butt, and that's what it is. So, are you all ready to do some wagering?
Ready.
Okay.
My strategy.
Ben and or Iggy, hit the button for the wager. All right. Wagering is going down. You got about 5 seconds, at least on my end. All right, question 30 is coming up now. With a butt powered by Samoan lineage, it's no wonder this actor regularly shares his full moon on his Instagram and even on late night talk shows. And Liz is doing the victory dance, I think, right there.
Damn it, that's the best.
Butt powered by Samoan lineage, it's no wonder this actor regularly shares his full moon on his Instagram and even on late night talk shows. Whose butt is
I thought
it?
for sure there'd be an Ace Ventura butt. Like, I didn't want to cheat, but I thought for sure there'd be a talking Ace Ventura butt.
I was looking for real butts, not these mythical talking butts that you'd speak about. And I didn't want to have to pay Banaka the royalties, so I just couldn't go that far. Couldn't go that far.
Every time in a volleyball when it's 1-0, I just say guano instead of 1-0. And I just
why would you
laugh
not?
every time in my head. Every time I go guano, and no one corrects me.
Mine's a big bumblebee tuna to you too, but
Yep, Bumblebee.
I think we all have our takeaways from that movie.
Core memories.
core childhood memories, right? Yeah. Okay, we've
Something about a rhino?
What's that? Oh yeah. I mean, I never looked at a rhino's butt the same way. Always waiting to see if just, something comes ripping out like Frank Reynolds out of a fucking couch. All right.
That should be in trivia. I would 100% go play Ace Ventura trivia.
Okay. All right. We'll lock that one down. Maybe I want to start doing some theme trivias for like these instead of general and just being like, all right, who wants to play this stuff? Because that's
funny.
Fun. Our test like trivia for this was Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and
yeah.
we had so much fun. I was like, why would I do that again? Because I'm good at my job. All right, so with a butt powered by a Samoan lineage, it's no wonder this actor regularly shares a full moon on his Instagram and even on late night talk shows. 75% of y'all knew this one. That is not Conan O'Brien, because, man... I'm glad Liz liked that one. But yeah, if that was Conan O'Brien's ass, man, we'd all probably watch Conan a little bit more, right? But the rest of you...
I also realized that I spelled it wrong again and went mimosa.
I was going to ask who spelled it mimosa because... Because it is Jason Momoa, yes. But it's Mamosa, like Mam-osa. It was good. I liked it. It made me laugh. And I was trying to keep it in here. In here.
You just do trivia and I have to spell it all out. People have to guess what words I'm trying to say.
It's not that far off, so luckily we got that going for us, where it's pretty obvious what you're trying to say there. So, now, before we bring up the final rankings, they're Iggy Pop's corpse. Let's go through. I'm going to go through and try to build some drama here. Oh, shit. Iggy Pop, you ended up in 4th. You wagered 54 points. Oh, I see what happened. You wagered enough points and got it wrong. You have 69 points. Well played. Good job. You appeal to my inner 12-year-old every time, and it works.
Classic.
And then Alyssa, you went in, all in. You ended with 910 points. And you came in only just... my math is bad. Yeah, 94 points behind second. You're almost there. We had 1620 for first, 1,004 points for second place, and drum roll reveal, Iggy Pop's corpse. We had Lizzie Wizardo as our winner tonight, and she was ready with
all in, and Alyssa, I put enough points to beat you if you went all in. That was my only strategy. It was like, Liz is gonna go all in because she's either gonna beat me or not. Like, I don't need to go all in. I need to just beat Alyssa.
There you go. Just
butt to guess too. That was too easy. Too easy of a butt.
I feel bad now. I wasn't sure which butt was gonna be the easiest, so that one is also on me there. So, well, shit. Well, that's there we go. That's our game. Liz,
It's a good game.
as our winner, do you have any thoughts, words of wisdom, or shit talk to tell the rest of our contestants tonight? Your sisters in green, as it were.
Yes. Green is for disgust. No, it's not. Yeah, no shit talking. Just be better. Always strive to be better. Put in the perseverance.
ABB.
Read more. Just read, and then you'd all be smarter.
Is that your secret, Liz? You read?
I do. So I was gonna admit, like, I didn't know whose butt that was until you said Samoan, and I was like, oh, okay, I got it.
Okay.
And you had me at Girl Scout cookie. So it is reading. Oh. Reading is good. I'm a terrible life advice giver.
That's fine, but we're just looking for trivia, not life advice. That's good.
The old sucks to suck nerds. That's what I would have gone with.
Good one. Start off with a crowler and ease into water. Okay.
That's actually life advice.
Start at here and then bring it down gradually. There you go. Okay.
Meet in the middle.
Well, Chelsea has Roads. What do you have? Nuggets of wisdom wise. How do you feel about your finish?
I'm really happy I got all the butts right. That was really what I was going for.
3 for 3 on the ass.
I knew that butt without the words because I don't read. So I'm a visual person. The picture's all I needed.
You speak ass braille. You don't read.
Unless they're touching, then I don't know that.
Yeah. Spreading butt cheeks and touching, then Chelsea's all over it.
I didn't know.
Didn't know
Missed
until
my
today.
opportunity for the win.
We learned a lot about
Locked in there
everybody.
now. What's it?
We've learned a lot about everybody.
We did.
Sam likes Channing Tatum's butt, Chelsea knows a lot about butts, except for the spreading of butt cheeks,
Yeah. It's this is what we try to do. We try to have some fun, get some trivia, and learn a little bit about each other in the process. So. Alyssa, you started out a little slow, and you still didn't come in last, so you got that going for you. How would you rate your experience here on trivia?
I am not surprised, but still somehow disappointed in myself.
I feel like that's a
You have to
general
hear one
consensus
first.
after any time like we do some video shit together. You're like, I'm not surprised, I'm still disappointed. How did this work?
Still disappointed. Also, I think I need to research more things on the Urban Dictionary, apparently.
I don't know if that's true. I really don't.
Yeah.
No.
I feel
No,
like
Go
it's
that wormhole.
Give your Google
time,
history.
waste of time.
I feel like I walk away feeling dirtier than I do actually being enlightened after that. It's like,
And really test the powers of incognito mode.
yeah. I think about what would my grandmother think if she just saw me reading that? Would that be worse than being caught doing something more worse? I don't know. But yeah.
Flip a coin.
What do you think of your grandma while you're in?
Yeah. Is that weird? I'm thinking about grandma when I'm reading Urban Dictionary. Granny, I'm sorry. Well, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for coming out and hanging out with us for a bit and playing some trivia. And hope you had a good time. And we get repeat guests, so if we didn't didn't scare you away too much, love to have you back. Liz, as
One of the
Super
champions.
fun.
yeah, exactly. As champions. We want to get a winner's circle one going on here. That'd be fun. But Liz, as a winner, do you have anything you want to pimp, promote, talk about briefly before we shut this shit down?
No.
Okay, there you go. Problem solved.
Oh, sorry.
You're the worst, Elizabeth.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought this was like time off, you know what I mean? Okay,
Touche.
so thank you. I had a great time. If you love beer and you love learning about beer, especially in the Denver area, check out the Body by Beer podcast, and you can hear some of our playful banter and dry humor and talk about beer. So,
Let's see Sam's edit.
check it out.
Yeah.
He does a good job.
You can see what I do in my day job.
Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you. Thank you for having us.
No, absolutely. Thank y'all for playing. I can't do it without some contestants anyways, so loved having y'all in here. Hopefully see you around again. Didn't scare you off. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, and everybody else, I hope if you were playing along you had a good time. And I'm just reading Mike's last comment was Shakaka. Oh, he's talking. Oh, Shakaka, yeah. He's getting there too.
Ah, nice.
Well, there it is. Well, that's all we got.
Ace Ventura trivia right there.
Ace Ventura, he's in. He's in. Well, there it is, gang. Have a good night, and we'll see you on the next one. And
Bye.
Thank you.